Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. In this video we want to take a look at the different possibilities that could occur if Bitcoin breaks above 26,450. Now at the moment it hasn't done that, okay, and it's consolidating nicely below resistance. Again, you can see how relevant these Fibonacci retracement levels are. Bitcoin is currently respecting here the 50% Fib level and is sort of oscillating between that 50% Fib level and the 38.2 retracement between 26,450 and 26,180. Now, we want to talk about it in this video, what is going to happen and how could the pathway look like if Bitcoin breaks above 26,450. But before we do that, let's just remind ourselves of the current wave count for anybody who's new on this channel. So the idea is currently still that this can be a fourth wave, but if it makes one more high, if it can't turn to the downside now, it's very unlikely still a wave 4. At the moment, you can count this off the swing high of the 29th of August as a wave 1 down, a wave 2 up, a wave 3 down. This is a wave 4 and one more low in a wave 5. Resistance has been communicated as 26,450. So far it did hold. As you can see, it's relevant because the market is respecting it. However, as I said, one more high and it's going to be something different because a wave 4 should normally not break above, in this case, the 50% retracement level. So at the moment, one more low still seems the preferred option, but the pivot point between a different corrective rally, a higher corrective rally, and the more direct downside move in a wave 5, that pivot point is 26,450. Okay, so let's talk about an alternative wave count that will come into play if Bitcoin breaks above 26,450. I just want to share with you the levels to watch. The levels to watch, first of all, or let's talk about the count first. The wave count that I will first watch if price breaks above 26,450, it's going to be this, even though I don't like it. Yeah, that this 5-wave move is already complete. So it would just be the first wave of a larger decline. Yeah. Then this would be a wave 2, which is currently playing out. And most likely something like this. A, B, now moving up in wave C. And then within the C wave, we have obviously 5 waves. Okay, so we'd be dealing here with probably a 1-2 setup. Here maybe a 3, a 4, maybe even as a triangle, and one more, maybe even one more high. That could already complete, but then it would not be a wave 4 anymore. It would likely just be a wave 2. Okay, so this is something that I'm watching. Basically, if the move up is still corrective in 3 waves like that, okay, and we break above 26,450, I just consider it a wave 2 correction. So wave 1 to the downside into the 1st of September low, and then a wave 2 to the upside. What would be resistance for that one? So the key resistance level is here at 27,570. So it's likely still going to be a correction in this interpretation. And if the move up, however, goes above that level, above 27,570, then we're dealing with the high B wave option that I talked about many times before. So I just need to, there's a lot of adjustments here. So let me just think how that would look like. Yeah, so looking at the bigger picture. So in this high B wave scenario, obviously, let's move that to the side. So in the high B wave scenario, an A wave bottomed here. That was on the 17th of August. The price is moving up in a B wave, and that would be basically a larger ABC structure. A wave, B wave, C wave. And that would need to become an impulsive move. Yeah. So we would need a larger 5-wave move. To be honest, that's, I don't see how that would occur right now. It all looks a bit strange what's happening down here. Yeah, Bitcoin didn't even reach the ideal extension level, so I'm starting to think maybe it's the wave 2 scenario, okay? We always need to look at the structure, but in short, if today something impulsive develops, I consider it the high B wave. Now, the high B wave, if we talk about potential targets, 28,300 would be the first one that's really relevant in my opinion. Could stretch all the way up to 30,130, but that would be quite a substantial rally. I don't see that primarily at this stage. There's going to be a lot of resistance around the 29.5K level. Yeah. So in summary, at the moment, as long as the price is just coming down as long as the price hasn't broken above 26,450, we still count it as a wave 4 for now. Above that, I will explore if the correction simply extends in a wave 2. And if we also break above that resistance and if the rally is impulsive, I consider it a high B wave. Yeah, so it's a little bit of taking it level by level at the moment. Let me shift that all back here. We don't need to waste too many brain cells on what it is, because at the moment we don't know. Resistance is still holding. And also, so 3, 4, yeah. And also, it doesn't really make a great difference in my opinion. Not at this stage, because we are still in a corrective pattern. We know that they always can evolve and morph. And the thing is, because they still look like corrections at the moment to me, there isn't really any change. We still expect another low afterwards. Would have been nice, and it would still be nice to get a sell-off directly, because then we could get, complete all of this, let's say, more directly. So it would be like that. That's still the count that we've been discussing mainly over the last few days. Again, 26,450 is the pivot point. Only a break above that will make me consider, first of all, that we're dealing with a wave 2 correction. I hope that makes sense. There are 3 wave counts. Again, we don't really need to waste too many brain cells on it, because the resistance is at the moment still holding. We're just at a key inflection point, so I try to present you with a different, and also with the 2 new counts that we need to consider on the microstructure should Bitcoin break above the 26,450 level. But besides that, nothing has really changed. And looking at the bigger picture, nothing has changed anyway. So the idea is still, because of the bottoming structure here, the unusual bottoming structure, that this is likely going to be, any rally is likely going to be a corrective. So W, X, Y, okay? And how the Y wave unfolds, that's exactly what we need to see. Could be a high B wave, yes. And here on the chart, you can see that a high B wave could easily stretch out a little bit higher. So A wave down, and then A, B, C in wave B, and then we come down in wave C. That also would present a head and shoulders pattern. Now, if something happens like that, came down, and then we have 5 waves up, then it wouldn't be a high B wave. Let me think. Just want to make it clear. So A wave, then A, B, C, and B, and then down. Yeah, that's a 3-wave move up in B. But if it gets this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we have 5 waves up, then 3 waves down. That would be the next clear signal that Bitcoin wants to try the path towards 30K from here. I'll keep you updated. So far, not much changed. Still watch for a bottoming structure in this region. And I will still watch for a bottoming structure in this region down here should we get there. So looking at the bigger picture, nothing has changed. Still tracking overall bullish scenarios. But it is a corrective mess that's happening here. And I'll give my best to lead you through this messiness. It's always more complex when we are at such an inflection point, because the scenario hasn't changed. But I still want to present you with the alternatives and the wave counts that could occur if the 26,450 level is broken to the upside. That's just a screenshot. So yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.